This sound demo is not going to be as formal as the last one. I'm just going to play around with the dials and see how it sounds. I won't be able to speak though because I'm going to have the mic plugged in, so I'll save my opinion till the end of the video. So let's get straight into it. So I thought we're onto a winner with this Livingstone chorus when I first heard it, but I found a number of problems with it throughout that little sound demo that I did. First one is the level control. I'm pretty sure that's controlling the overall level of the pedal and not the level of the mix, because you can turn it up, it starts to get quite loud. Whereas the mix control on the CE on the pork barrel, the CE2, is the effect level, which, mind you, is useless. I don't even know why it's on there, to be honest. I think Mad Beans actually removed that from the latest version of the pork barrel anyway. It doesn't have much of a use. Another issue with this thing is that the intensity and the speed are actually labelled backwards. It just kind of makes you worry about the quality control of this company. If they can release a pedal that's got the intensity labeled as speed and the speed labeled as intensity. I don't know if you noticed that in the sound demo, but I did it a few times just to sort of demonstrate that after I clicked that it actually was the wrong way around. Yeah, they're the wrong way around. The next thing is that there's a bit of distortion as well. I've noticed there's a bit of a distortion in the background of this thing, particularly when you hit the E chord. I'm sorry if I deafened you. I was just demonstrating that it actually had distortion. I'm wondering if you can actually hear it through the microphone, but there was some distortion. And also the speed doesn't quite have the range. Oh, sorry, that's not the speed. That's the intensity. The speed doesn't have the range that these two pedals have. This pedal's got a couple of issues. It's got a volume drop issue, and it's a lot more subtle than the pork barrel. The pork barrel's kind of almost on the similar sort of intensity as this thing. This thing's got a higher intensity than either of these two things, I thought, to my ear. But I don't know. It's just got too many issues, and it's also got this there's something going on in the top end that just, it's not a desirable sound actually in the sound of the effect. If it didn't have that top end issue, I'd say that it was actually quite well. I'd go as far as saying that it is good value for $25. Modulation's not exactly cheap, you know. A modulation pedal, it's not a bad chorus for $25. I bought a Dan Electro Milkshake, which was just the biggest one trick pony I've ever owned. It had one setting that sounded passable, and the rest was useless. So, you know, and that was like $60. So comparing to that for $25, it's not a bad chorus pedal. Of course, it's not as good as these two, but these two are revered chorus pedals. So, you know, I mean, you just got to take it for, you know, what it is. It's a cheap chorus, doesn't sound too bad, is worth $25, I'd say, but it's got flaws. You know, that's just how it is, in my opinion. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more do-it-yourself guitar pedal tutorials, videos, and demos. Thanks for watching.